Good morning, Armwood High School. Today, the Mental Health and Suicide Prevention student presentation will be played and is brought to you by the Act Now organization.
I'm Krista, I'm 15, and I just finished 10th grade. My favorite thing in the entire world is music. My goal is perhaps to get to college with music, maybe join the college marching band. My friend called me one night, and I know that she was having some issues with her dad. Her dad just got back from Iraq, and I knew there were some problems. And she was saying things like, I don't know what to do anymore. I really just want to run away right now. I want to disappear. I thought she was going to do something bad to herself. I thought she meant disappear as in forever. She told me that everyone would be better off without her. She never said explicitly that she was having thoughts about suicide, but I was so scared. I didn't want anything at all to happen to her. I had a feeling that she wanted it to stay a secret. I felt that I needed to be there for her, and the way that I needed to do it was to go to someone else because I didn't know what I needed to do. The next day at school, I went to the counselor's office and I sat down and I told her my friend's story. She told me that what I really needed to do right now is to be a friend for her, let her know that I would be there for her. My friend has gotten some counseling. She's so much better. She's gotten into a lot of extracurricular activities. She's a lot more open with me. I think I've gained a lot more of her trust. It never ever hurts to tell an adult. It always helps to go to someone else. If you hear someone talking about suicide or taking their life, don't keep it a secret and don't ignore it. Take all talk of suicide seriously and take action. Tell an adult and get help for a friend. My friend is alive because I reached out to help. Call 1-800-273-TALK or 1-800-273-8255 for the National Suicide Prevention Hotline.
You are an important part of the Armwood family. We would like you to act now when you or a friend may be at risk for harm or need support. Be alert to a friend who is in need. Show your friend that you care and tell a trusted adult that help is needed. During this presentation, we will tell you how to get help and who can help you. Today we are going to share general information regarding wellness. We are going to explain how adults at your school can help you or a friend who may be at risk for harm or suicide. We also will provide you with local and national resources to use yourself or share with others in need. The objectives for today are to teach you about a positive mental health and suicide prevention, to share how the school can help you and help your friends, and to provide important resources. What is mental health? Mental health is a sense of well-being, confidence, and self-esteem. This includes your thoughts, feelings, or moods. Having healthy social skills and knowing how to cope when there are problems. Now we are going to address the three components that support positive mental health. They are prevention, intervention, and follow-up or postvention. We will now discuss suicide prevention. What is suicide prevention? Suicide prevention promotes positive mental health and reduces the likelihood that someone will harm himself or herself or complete suicide. So who has the role in helping students and promoting positive mental health? Each one of these people on this slide and at this school or at home can help you when you or a friend are in need of help. This includes you. These people are always willing and ready to help you solve a problem. The school team starts with you, the student. You can help yourself or your friends in need of help. The school team can also start with the principal, Dr. Castelli, or any of the assistant principals. That's Miss Savoy, Dr. Wright, Mr. Williams, Mr. Lawson, and Mr. Johnson. Our school counselors begin with Miss Hutek, Miss Stevenson, Mrs. Lockwood, Miss Lippincott, Miss Genesee, and Mrs. Lewis. An important player in all of these conversations can be our school psychologist, Dr. Pate. Dr. Pate is an excellent resource and is located in the guidance office along with all of the counselors and our school social worker, Mrs. Touchton. Our school nurses also play an important role in suicide and mental health well-being. Mrs. Gay and Mrs. Bryant can be a resource to any of those in need. One of our all-stars here on campus, Deputy Washington, can play a vital role when ensuring student safety. So, what are some factors and warning signs to consider? Take a look at the definition of protective factors. Protective factors are characteristics believed to reduce the likelihood that someone will harm or kill himself or herself. These are important because these factors help reduce the risk that someone will hurt himself or herself. Protective factors are characteristics believed to improve the mental health and well-being of students. Some examples can include close family bonds, healthy self-esteem, good impulse control, close friends and adults, problem-solving skills, and a connection with your school. These are all positive factors. What are some risk factors? Risk factors are characteristics that increase the possibility that someone will harm or kill themselves. Examples: impulse or aggressive behaviors, lack of social support or isolation, feelings of hopelessness, previous attempts of self-harm or suicide, loss of a close relationship, access to harmful substances or weapons, being bullied, threatened, or violated. When any of these risk factors may be occurring, please take advantage of any of the individuals or resources that we just covered in this presentation. So what are some of the warning signs? Warning signs are the earliest detectable signals that someone may harm himself or herself. Some of these examples could, but are not limited to, a suicide note or text, previous suicide attempts, efforts to hurt oneself, depression or sadness, sudden changes in personality, friends, and behaviors, talk about a plan of suicide, or social media posts that are negative or out of character. If you witness any of these warning signals, tell somebody. We are going to ask you to take the Act Now pledge. It is important for you to tell a trusted adult when you or a friend is at risk of harm or thinking of suicide. We are here to support you. The Act Now pledge. Everyone should feel welcome and safe at school. Sometimes students needing help will say or do things that are harmful to themselves or others. Because it is important that students find the support that they need, I will do my part and pledge to ask others for help when I need support, give a non-judgmental, attentive ear to a friend, help a friend get the care they need by sharing concerns honestly and quickly with a trusted adult such as a parent, the principal, assistant principal, deputy, school nurse, teacher, school counselor, school psychologist, or school social worker. Immediately tell an adult if I'm thinking of suicide or have a friend thinking of suicide. Use my school and community resources for information and help. We will now discuss intervention. Direct efforts to improve mental health and to prevent a person from attempting to harm themselves is called intervention. Everyone has an important role with intervention. It is vital to be alert for any warning signs, risk factors, or changes in behavior that may occur. If a friend does confide in you, do not act shocked or make judgmental comments. Do not promise confidentiality because school personnel must be informed. Contact an administrator, student services professional, a teacher, or other trusted adult as soon as possible. So students, how do you take care of yourself and promote positive mental health? We encourage you to share ideas. Talk about supports such as friends, family, exercise, eating healthy, journaling, dancing, singing, any positive, healthy hobby. Remember to take care of yourself. Support your friends when they are in need. Talk to trusted adults and ask for help whenever you need it. Your teacher has brochures, so make sure you take a brochure. You will also complete a brief survey in your classroom. We have pride in our school and our students. We love Armwood High School. We want everyone to feel supported when at school. Remember, we are Armwood, you are Armwood, I am Armwood. Go Hawks! Here are the numbers of community and national resources that can help you or a friend who is at risk. Additionally, parents, teachers, and other trusted adults can help you with any concerns you may have. If you have any additional questions, please contact any of our student services team, all of those names that we mentioned in today's presentation, and any one of your trusted teachers. We are all Hawks and we are all here to help. Thank you.